everybody, I'm Scarlett Johansson. Welcome to Unscripted. I'm here with Jonathan Rhys Meyers, and we are going to interview each other with some questions from you guys and some questions of our own. So I'm going to ask the first question. So this is from Emily Evans from Downers Grove, Illinois. So Johnny, how was it working with Woody Allen?
Working with Woody Allen was probably the easiest experience I had in film so far. I thought it would be difficult because of the iconic personality that Woody brings to a film. You'd imagine you'd be very, very nervous to work with somebody like that, but actually quite the opposite.
Did you have a scary first day?
I started off the morning very, very nervous, and then I thought to myself the best way to do this was to get it out of the way. So I walked up to Woody, I said, "Woody, I'm really nervous. I'm playing the lead role in your film. What am I going to do about it?" And, you know, he had his muffin and his tea, and he seemed remotely interested in what I said. And then he said to me, "Well, Johnny," he was like, you're 80% the character when you wake up in the morning. He's like, you just fill in the dots. And, from there on, it was very, very easy. It was kind of like, well, he's trusting me to do what I do, and obviously I trust him because he's a proven genius. So then, we'll just go about it.
Good.
From Jose Marcos from Topanga, California. When you're supposed to be in love on screen, how do you separate the real feeling from your acting?
Do I have to?
Sometimes.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't feel very separate in the moment, I think, I think our passion was very real, actually, and that part of what you were saying earlier about kind of being able to get in trouble but not really get in trouble, it's kind of one of the perks of the job, we got to be really passionate and, animalistic with one another, and then, go get drinks afterwards and kind of talk about, air or whatever. I don't know, in the moment it feels very much like a real love or passion, and it is the real thing. In the moment, it's the real thing. And it's kind of a weird job to be an actor because, particularly with those circumstances, I think that's why it's so hard for actors to be in relationships, is because sometimes it's hard to separate that feeling from the real thing. Do you think so?
I agree with you. I think it's why, so many actors end up dating actresses and vice versa, and the relationship's being very short-lived. Because it's a very instant sort of like gratification thing, and because we're constantly changing our personalities to suit the project we're doing, then we're changing what that character finds desirable.
It's such a sort of incestuous business. I mean, even this film set becomes this big kind of sexual tension, especially when you're in a foreign country doing, scenes for, whether they're sexy or angry or whatever for 3 months. It's like everybody is kind of sleeping with everybody else. The makeup